All right, we're here with the review. So a fellow approached us on Instagram asking us to have a look at his new album that came out. After a bit of talking, we decided it would be best to give it a full review. So this is it here. Now, for clarification, this is not a paid review or anything like that, and it will be an honest review. So if you guys are making music and you want us to give it a listen and give our sort of thoughts on it, just shoot us a message. Instagram is up there. We're happy to do it.
So he messaged you on his account.
Yeah.
How many followers did he have? Did he have?
He's got like 950 or so. A pretty good amount. Yeah. But you know, we've been doing this for a few years now.
Yeah.
Reviewing albums, like somewhere
Okay.
between 2 and 3 years.
You go hard, mate.
Yeah. So we're not professionals or anything,
Well,
but but we do have a fair amount of experience.
all right. Well, tell them the name and the name of the album.
All right, it is by, I don't know if it's L Nesu or L Nesu, but I'm going to say L Nesu because that just is easier with my Australian accent, so I apologise if it is Nesu. But he is a little bit sort of lo-fi, introspective.
Mm-hmm.
This one here, Love Here, is the name of the album. It is only a short project, at 3 tracks long.
It's like 9 minutes or something, isn't it? Maybe
Yeah.
even less. I think it's definitely under 10. So
I think it is like bang on at 9 minutes. I'll have a look. It should still be in my recently played.
But yeah, I really did enjoy this album.
Yeah, I know, I
Let
did
me
too.
grab it up as well. I do have it here. I found it on Tidal very easily, so
Yeah, I found it on Spotify.
yeah.
Incredibly
So
easy.
we have What Else, Nothing More, and Hope. Personally, for me, I think my favorite was Nothing More, the second
Mate.
track.
Exactly the same.
I think that although this album did have some flaws, I think that it was very enjoyable to listen to. I can obviously see where he gets his inspiration from.
Yeah,
Guys like Mike, Earl Sweatshirt,
he does sound very similar to Earl Sweatshirt.
Navy Blue. Oh, Marvy.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Marvy.
Yeah, actually, on Let the Sun Talk.
Yeah. So I can definitely see where you get that from. I do think that some parts of the album were clumsily put together and a bit awkwardly, like your lines were a bit awkward. But
Yeah, I can agree with that.
I liked 90% or more of the lines. I think they really fit well with the album. I think that you did a really good job of opening the album and closing the album. I think you did a really good job. I really did enjoy the final line of Hope, where you're like, I'm really, really finicky around y'all, or something
Yeah.
to that effect. I did really enjoy that.
I think that was my favourite line
Yeah.
as well. I do want to get into that a little bit as well.
Yeah, the spoken word, I don't know if that's you or you're using a sample or someone else has said that, but either way, or whichever avenue that came from, I think it was really good. It really added some depth to the album.
Definitely.
Or to the EP, I guess. But yeah, I know Rob did lyrics up, so I don't know how accurate they are. You think they're 100?
There was one thing that I wasn't entirely sure on. I'll see if I can get them up.
You can find them. But yeah, Nothing More. I think if Rob could read, if he finds them, sort of in that middle part of the song where he talks about, like, he's got the ankle monitor for breaking the law or something along those lines.
Yeah, he's got
So go like
chain around my ankle got me testing the law.
Yeah, so go maybe like 4 or 5 lines up and then just read that. I think that was my favourite part of the whole...
So whereas like the fact of the matter is, I symbolise, prophesise what your karma did, preventative mindset, how you catch me moving, can't spell weak without we, why I'm dolo.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll keep reading. Can of cola off the corner, grew up around these parts.
Yeah.
FIFA kick to the heart, jumped in and cut the fin off a shark.
Yeah.
Absorbed sin, toxic from the start. Chain around my ankle got me testing the law.
Yeah.
Came and I saw what's the grass when you're tall.
That I really enjoyed that. Like, what's the grass? And he says something else right after that. What's he say after that?
Gotta get low, feel the earth under my tiptoes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I did enjoy that, and it sort of reminded me of like I said, Let the Sun Talk. There's the song I Nation.
Yeah.
Which is my favorite song off that whole album, and you really sort of encapsulated that flow, and I really did enjoy that. But the lines that I didn't like were, I think in that song or the first song, where he talks about like you couldn't fight your way out of a plastic bag. I really thought that was sort of, and he's like, that's sad or something like that.
Yeah, you couldn't fight your way out of a paper bag. Shit is sad.
Yeah, like I just think that was sort of more forced in there.
Yeah.
But I know Rob's about to jump in, but I will say that I would much prefer to listen to this fleshed out over 7 tracks, each song a minute longer with a hook or a chorus in each, than 90% of or 85% of rappers that are already out there. So I think
would 100% agree with that.
I think you really have a lot of talent and a lot of potential. You need to flesh it out, but also I don't mind the clumsy or the awkward lines, because it's once I picked out like 3 times on the whole 3 tracks. So yeah, I think push forward, put something together that's 20-25 minutes and let us know. We'll review it again, and I think that you really have something. But Rob, what do you have to say?
Well, yeah, I think he definitely does have like a lot of potential, and yeah, like you said, I would rather listen to this project than any album I've reviewed over the last 3 or 4 weeks. I did like as well that like it was the same beat but chopped and screwed, so it was different.
I did enjoy that, but I will say the transition from 1 to 2 had like a little mishap. It was like a little skip.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you did that on purpose, but 2 to 3 flowed like literally perfectly. It was a seamless transition, and 1 to 2 just sort of broke that the continuity.
Yeah.
So I really enjoyed 2 to 3 transition, but 1 to 2 sort of had like it's almost like the notes came in at different times. Like this one ended and then this one started like with a break in the middle.
Yeah.
Like even if you just close them together, I don't really know how you worked it. I don't know if you produced this, but
he does produce, but I don't know if he produced this one or not.
No, but apart from that, I love the beat. I'm a sucker for sort of like you said, lo-fi sort of music like that. Like my favorite rappers at the moment are like L Sweatshirt, Marby, all those guys. So Mike. But yes, carry on.
Yeah, I think for nothing more, it was the beat was the best for me out of all 3. But for lyrics, I think Hope was my favourite. I really liked half empty, half full. I don't even got a cup.
That's a nice line. Yeah. I did. I forgot about that, but I that was a talking point for me. I really did enjoy that. That sort of metaphor and that mental image of like some people are half full, some people are half empty. But like I didn't even get that opportunity to be that. So I do enjoy that too.
Yeah,
I did enjoy that.
I thought that was really clever. It's very introspective but open to interpretation at the same time. Like I feel like a lot of different people will take away a lot of different things from this album depending on where they are.
Yeah.
And yeah, I do really, really like that. And yeah, the line "enemies see me and cringe," I did really like that. This isn't something I've sort of ever said before, but putting yourself out there is quite embarrassing. Like doing this is embarrassing at times.
Yeah.
Like yeah, when I first meet someone, I don't like telling them that I make YouTube videos. It is a little bit cringy. But, yeah, I like doing it.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm sure like if it was an enemy that I was telling, it would be even cringier. But
and does he say I'm a crip with a pen or I grip the pen?
I think it says I grip the pen.
I grip the pen, yeah. I didn't know that line. That was a bit up for interpretation too.
Yeah.
That's straight after that line. I do remember that.
Yeah, and I'm just about to get into that as well. So yeah, like I said, I like doing it, so I'm gonna keep doing it no matter sort of how other people think. Which Nesu then goes on to say, "I grip the pen, I bandage up."
Yeah.
Saying like he doesn't really like it. Sort of hurts that that's what they think, but yeah, at the end of the day, he doesn't care because he enjoys doing it. I did give a listen to some of his other stuff as well. Mm-hmm. I especially liked the Bermuda Triangle project. I thought that was really, really nice. Yeah, I do know that he produces. I don't know how much of it he produced or whether it was all of it. But on that one, it is very Kanye-esque. It's really, really beautiful. The samples he uses are just next level. But yeah, Love Here is obviously more of a cohesive piece. And I even got that his voice really reminds me of Earl Sweatshirt and his flow, where it's not really rapping, it's spoken word.
Yeah.
You know, he sort of like slowly gets through all of the lyrics. Yeah. There was actually one time where he just went hard though and sort of let loose. I think it was off Hope. Like felt the canisters spill, leaned over banisters. Demons couldn't handle us. We struggle at will, struggle and still, deep in the maze of my mind, trapped in the core of my soul. Like he sort of just, yeah, really ran wild around there. But yeah, I'm very glad that it is like intelligent music. I don't want to sound like gatekeepery, but to me that's what rap is. You know, it's sort of intelligent. I don't know, music that gets you thinking. It's not. I got paddocks and baguettes and like don't get me wrong, I do still enjoy Gunna. Skybox goes off, but artists like that have a very high turnover rate. Whereas artists like Run the Jewels or Murs, they tend to stick around a lot longer. So yeah, I wish the best for L Nesu. He's definitely on my radar.
Yep, can't wait to listen to more.
Yeah.
And potentially review a new album coming up in the coming months or in the coming years. So,
yeah, don't hesitate to send us another message to review another one.
Yes, continue on your grind because I think you have potential there. I think you may not, because of your sound, you may not go into the mainstream, but I could definitely see you having a place in sort of the underground scene. But yes, carry on.
I think, like Murs and Marvy, that I can definitely see you getting like a good, solid following of people who sort of, will always support you.
I'm going to give it a 6.5 because I think it could have been longer.
That's exactly what I've given it, actually.
There you go.
Look at that. That's pretty solid score.
There you go.
Yeah, so I had a look and it runs at 6 minutes.
Yeah.
I think the Bermuda Triangle one is a fair bit longer. It's 4 tracks at 9 minutes. And then he also has Smarito Perso at 8.5 minutes. So he's been doing it a couple of years.
So yeah, if you can put together something a bit bigger, because I do think you have a lot of talent. So even 15 minutes, because it's obviously you haven't made it over 10 yet in your career, it seems. So maybe 25 is a bit of a big ask, but even 15 minutes. I mean, I've reviewed albums that are shorter than that. One of my favourite albums from a few years ago was 9 minutes long. So definitely, or 9 or 10 minutes long. I can't remember, but definitely get back to us and keep working.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. All right, so what's that? 13 out of 20. Yeah.
13 out of 20.
Yeah, that's a good score. So yeah, congratulations on the album. I hope it goes well, and you're definitely on my radar. Be sure to check us out later today. We're doing the Song of the Year 2015.
Oh, yeah.
And this is going to be an interesting one, so be sure to check it out. We'll see you then. That's a wrap.